your regular host, Faith Dodo. Today we have special guests here live on Prestigious Talk Show, and our topic that we are going to be discussing today is an exciting one. It is titled, what are those things that we parents do that annoy our teenagers or our kids? So stay back and enjoy this episode. I'll start on my far left. So I want you to tell our viewers your name, what grade you are, and your age, okay?
So my name is Chanel Made. I'm 15 years old and in grade 9.
Good.
My name is Emma Sunday, and I'm 17 years old and I'm grade 11.
Wow.
Hello, my name is Devon Musunde and I'm in grade 7.
Okay, so now I'm going to go on my right. I have this beautiful, gorgeous lady. She's going to be my special guest. She's a parent. She's going to also share with us from her own point of view, and I want her to introduce herself.
I'm Mrs. Sunday and I'm a mom of 4. I reside here in Canada. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You all are welcome to Prestigious Talk Show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So, as we've just said, we are going to continue and be free to jump in. Just, be free. So, can you guys tell me what are those things that really annoy you that we do as parents? Just jump in. Be free to,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like every teenager or child can relate to this, and it's parents badgering us about a certain thing, always asking this, that. They repeat the same questions over and over again. And I know parents might not know this, but the more you ask us and the more you push us, it makes us not want to do it, not want to answer you. So just the badgering and stuff.
when you say badgering, does it mean we keep nagging?
Exactly, pretty much for example, you want them to do something, you keep on saying, do this, every single hour of the day on time, that's a little bit too much, and it's kind of annoying, but
so
yeah,
that is annoying, right?
Annoying.
Okay, what about you, Divine or Shima?
Oh, what I think that annoys me about my parents is when I do stuff around the house and then later on, a few hours later, they'll be like, oh, you guys don't do anything around this house.
Yeah,
a few moments ago.
they don't recognize when you do something. It's when you don't do something that they recognize that.
Yes.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The same.
Wow, viewers, you can hear that. I think I'm also guilty of this, trust me. I am so guilty of this. We don't even know that we are doing this. I think we do this subconsciously without us realizing. So we have to, you mean we have to appreciate every little thing that you do?
Yeah, maybe not every little thing, but once in a while, say,
Okay.
I recognize that you do this, I recognize that you do that.
Okay.
Maybe not even think, but just recognize that,
Yeah.
try.
Wow.
We
Okay.
try.
So Shine, do you have anything to also chip in or add to this?
When they compare us to other people, because
That's it.
Oh, comparison. So
Yeah.
can you explain?
I don't think it really helps us. It just kind of makes us feel like I'd rather be inspired than compared to other people, if you do something wrong,
Wow. So in terms of comparison, if you will, can you just give us an example? Is it comparing you or comparing your parents? They are comparing you with somebody. This person is doing better than you in so and so.
Yeah.
Can you just give
Yeah,
us an
pretty much.
example? And why that really annoying you? Comparing you in terms of.
So let's say you get, for example, a B, and then your cousin's getting an A. They say, look at your cousin, she's getting an A, and you're getting, stuff like that.
So that's
For
very
example.
it's demotivating, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just an example.
Okay, that's good. So parents, if you're watching, and I would say I'm really, really guilty of this because we learn every day, right? So we're hearing from our children's perspective, they're telling us their own views about what actually annoyed them that we do subconsciously as parents. If you're watching, you've heard from the point of view of these kids. They've told us few things, but we are still coming. We're still going to shed light on some other things that we think they do that also makes us, act the way we act, right? So we are still going to talk on that. So before we continue, I would like to also ask my sister here, that she's also a mother. She's going to tell us too from what she has just heard from the kids, her own point of view. Tell us what you.
Yeah, thank you so much, my sister, for
You're
having me.
welcome.
Well, it's overwhelming because you know most times when you do things you really don't know that what you're doing is really sometimes annoying. Like, you know. Now, from what these kids have said now, we should most times give these kids benefit of the doubt, right? Because they are kids and they have feelings.
Yeah.
You know, some parents, some of us, and
Yeah.
plenty of it too.
Yeah.
We just, you know, we take them as if they are still babies,
Yeah.
right? They are
Yeah.
baby and
We do that a lot.
they remain babies.
Because we
so
treat
we
them
treat
like-
them like that. So what I would advise myself and other parents out there is that we should respect our kids and give them benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Now, when like Chanel said that parents comparing kids
yeah.
with other kids, it's like when it's annoying.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up to my dad, with all due respect.
Yeah.
But however, before I finish that statement, whatever parents do, they are doing it out of love. They want the best out of you.
Yes.
And most things they are doing is that is how best they know how to do it. Because like from every one of us here, we're from Africa, you know.
Yes.
So we have a background, and that is how it is done. Your parents don't need to come and take excuse from you. Your parents don't need to ask of your feelings. But however, times are changing,
Yes.
and we parents are also changing alongside.
Yes.
So one thing I also advise you as kids is that you should also respect your parents' view and know that, well, okay, fine, our parents, where they are coming from, your parents don't, like I mentioned before, they don't need to take permission from you.
Yes.
Okay, they enforce it on you.
Yeah.
Okay, but nowadays we now are more enlightened and we want to subtitle a little bit.
Yeah.
And though, however, we still have it in us.
Yeah.
But now that we have learned. Okay, now as for the comparison, when I was growing up, you know, the intention behind our parents comparing us was to get the best out of us.
Yeah.
Like,
Challenge.
oh, like yes, challenge. Like you said, go to yourself, oh, this is my cousin had a B, or my cousin had an A. I should have an A plus.
Yes.
Right. So your parents now, the only way they know best is to, you know what, compare you. Come on, go and look at your cousin. He had an A or she had an A. So you know what, he will now tell you, then you will now buckle up. So that's the intention behind it, is to get the best out of you. It's not really to bring you down. It's not really to downplay you.
Yeah.
So kids ought to know that, if their parents are talking to them, it's actually to get the best out of you. If they are not talking to you to bring you down, to ridicule you, because they are your parents. They know what they are doing it out of love.
Yes.
Yeah, but now we know and we continue to learn. We learn every day.
Yes.
As parents are learning, so kids are learning.
Yes.
Because we're in the Western world, right?
Yes.
However, we will not still forget our roots,
Our culture.
our culture.
Yes.
We are coming from somewhere. So now, parents, respect your kids.
Yeah.
Kids
Also
respect is reciprocal.
Yes.
You parents, respect your kids' views too.
Yes.
Listen to your kids. Sit down, have a table talk, have a family talk. Then you listen to your kids, and we will continue to make amends. Okay, so
thank you for that's a very wonderful light. You've actually dismantled everything. Thank you so much. I really love your point of view and the way you know kind of come in, and I really love the way you talked about how we can come in as parents. So if you're watching, sometimes we as parents, we don't really know. We do these things subconsciously without knowing. As my sister here, Sister Sunday, as you earlier said, she said, we sometimes compare our kids not because we hate them. We do it out of love. However, we have to be mindful. We have to be really mindful, because comparing our kids sometimes might even reduce their esteem. Okay, they might not have low self-esteem, have esteem issue, and that is where we are supposed to be mindful. As she has earlier said, we are coming from somewhere, we have culture, it becomes a generational issue. Our parents, as we're growing up, used to compare us. For us, it wasn't something that was bad. It was for us to, we have to, kind of imitate somebody to be a better person too. Like a mentor, we have what we call mentor, right? We look up to somebody. We all have the people that we look up to, right? Maybe what we have to do is to do it in a better way instead of using it as a form of nagging. Sometimes we do it, we just nag instead of us to say, okay, who do you want to be your mentor? Okay, this person is like this. What do you like about this person, right? Maybe we have to create something, create a channel whereby we have to do something better instead of we do it when they are really angry, or when we are angry, we say, okay, that's why you're not doing well now. Look at this other kid, she's doing very well and you're failing, right? We have to also hear from our kids' point of view and also help them. I'm very, very guilty of this. I am learning. That is why I say, you know what, we have to invite these children, because there are a lot of things that we do that annoy kids, and there are a lot of things that kids also do that annoy us. Sometimes you tell your kids, as a parent, I'm going to talk from my own point of view. I'm going to use this as an example. Maybe sometimes the reason why we also nag, or sometimes why we have this harsh tone, we don't mean it. Sometimes, take it for example, if I call my child and say, please honey, please can you help me with this, or help me clean that place, there's something, this place is really dirty, I need you to help me sweep this place. The child will pretend as if he didn't hear me. Then I will use another tone. I'm telling you to clean that place, I'm telling you this place is really dirty. He will pretend. Then I'll go to the highest tone, which I believe we aggravate.
And make him move.
Yeah, we aggravate him and make him or her move. Okay? So you see, there is already a cause and effect. Okay? What happened in that case is that you triggered me. Alright? My first tune was that, please honey, can you help me move this cup or clean that place up? And that child pretended as if he didn't hear it, which means you don't want that quiet tune. Went to the second tone, then the child said, oh, you are not afraid. So as children, you also have to learn that we have feelings, we have emotions. What happens when we just tell you in that subtle voice, that smooth, quiet voice, and you just do it? We'll be happy. But with that being said, we are still going to work on it and keep on doing that. That comparison, if you're watching, if you compare your kids, as I've said before, I'm really guilty of it. It is very, very detrimental. It is not good. But you don't mean harm. But the reason why you're doing it is to actually, encourage your child to, for them to step up and do the right thing. But for some kids, it's not encouragement. It might be detrimental. It might even, it might affect them psychologically, emotionally. So that is where we have to be very, very mindful. So you have to be able to, recognize when it is not yielding the outcome that you want. You're doing this and it's reducing your child's esteem. You have to be very, very mindful. Instead of you to use that method, you can use something else. Okay? Search for something else that will work for, because trust me, we cannot use the same method for all kids. For some kids, it will work for them. It will be a challenge and say, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it too. I can even do it better. But for some, no, that won't work. Instead, that will reduce their esteem. So if you're watching me right now, if you're like me, and you please ensure that you have to be very, very mindful, be cautious, and know your child in and out, know their emotions, know how they feel, and work with that. Because as they say, respect is reciprocal. And again, another thing that we as parents we do, and what kids also do to us that is annoying too. Times have changed, especially now that we have technology has taken over everything. Exactly. The way I was raised is different from the way you guys. There's a shift, a drastic shift. Trust me. So how do you guys see that too? You know, when the technology, you know, because as a parent, it's not annoying.
I should come in here.
Yeah, please.
Now, for technology is good.
Yeah.
It's two-sided.
Yeah.
There are positive aspects of social media,
Yeah.
social media, and there are negative aspects of it.
Yeah.
Now, when we moved to Canada, you know, I see a lot of people, because it was strange. We don't do that back home, right?
Yeah. It's a different culture.
It's a
cultural shock there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they put earplug, earphone, whenever you are even asking for direction, they don't even listen, they can't even hear you. Sometimes there was a time I was going downtown, so I was in a train, and sometimes the train would stop to ask everybody to come, step out and walk.
Yeah.
This boy, he didn't hear, everybody stepped out. I had to go into the train and ask him to come out. He was like shocked. So what am I trying to say? Sometimes most kids spend hours on their phones. There is even no relationship
with parents and kids.
Now, at home, but
no
because most of
relationship.
those kids are in their rooms and their phones. Right? There is no parent.
You can talk.
There is no parent that you have spoken to your child, do this,
Yeah.
and you come back, what you have asked to be done is still not done.
Yes.
Rather, you have seen your child on the phone testing or whatever.
Thank you.
So it is annoying.
Yes.
You know, it takes a lot of your time. Time that you would have spent, to do positive things, reading your books or whatever, you spend it on phones, chatting and all. I'm not saying it's not good, but like I said before, there's positive and negative. There are a lot of stuff on the social media, that is very, very productive, that you can, you engage in it and it will profit you.
Yeah.
So if you guys do that, fine. Now, also as kids or teenagers, you guys need to know how to prioritize. You need to know what to do at a certain time. Okay. At home, you should know that at this time I need to step out, come out, help my mom. This time to make dinner. This time to sweep. Weekend you need to clean out
your chores.
You do it. When you do that, it is less stress for your parents.
And less stress for you too.
You shout lesser, and you guys, everyone will be happy. Right? But by the time you spend so much time, your parents are even talking to you, you are not listening, some are giving attitude and not whatnot. A lot of evil things, it's all over the news. Has happened on social media. Teenagers commit suicide and all whatnot. It's because of what they are following, who they are following.
Thank you.
So now, I personally, I'm a Christian, right? So I try as much as possible. It's just that, there's an adage from where I'm coming from, that it's only the child that is in your belly that you know. You can really trust. I trust my kids, but it's only the child in your belly that you know. The one behind, you don't know if he has gone to take bread or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is that what you also do on social media is very, 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 very. You have to take cognizance of it. You have to note what you are doing. You have to know who you are following. Okay. So because when your parents are on you take this. Sometimes they take it from you. Sometimes
we have to
take it from them. Okay, we are not taking it to take your privilege from you.
No,
but we are taking it to mold you, for you to be on the right path. So whatever parents do, it's not to downplay you, like I mentioned before. It's not to bring you down, but it's rather to just set you on board. Because when you miss it at this age, that's it. Okay, you want to become a star, you have to start from somewhere.
Exactly.
Whatever you want to become, you have to be good. And it's not everybody, like you mentioned before, every child has his own, the method you will adopt to approach every child. So that's how it is. Now, we parents, we are learning, we are gradually, knowing that yes, there are ways we need to respect our kids. However, the kids also have to step up. So less of social media. I'm not saying you guys don't use it.
Even we are guilty of social media.
Sometimes when you are even home, even up to the little kids, they are all on their phones and whatever. There's no time for discussion.
No time for discussion.
So that's also something. I don't know if you can. Yeah.
So, do you guys have anything that you can impute on this, please, in terms of, because we are talking about things, let me just remind, we are still talking about what we do as parents that annoy you guys, right? Because one thing is, we will not, because one, we talked about social media, technology that has, evolved, technology that has evolved has taken a different dimension. And it's so challenging for us as parents to raise kids in this time and age. Is very, very challenging. We don't discuss anymore. We don't have time to talk anymore. What takes our kids' time is social media. The time that we spend with kids is not, you don't get to even know your kids anymore. They rather follow people. These are all, these are not real. You understand me? These are not real. So we know that we do things that annoy you guys. We do things that irritate you guys. But we want you guys to talk from your own point of view.
Like when
I
think also yelling, like me personally.
Yeah.
If you yell at me,
Yeah.
and maybe I do something wrong, and you're yelling at me, that doesn't really do anything for me. Like,
So
I'll listen to you yell.
Okay.
And I'll leave. But like it doesn't really like okay. I
It
think
doesn't
about what you said, but like you're yelling, so it's not really like it's just going through in here and coming out to you. But if you sit me down and like you talk to me,
that's
and my mom does that. Like my mom and her dad are like
I love
complete
that
opposites.
approach.
Complete opposites. My
Okay.
dad yells. My mom does. She's more like cool. So like my mom is mad at me. Like she sits me down and she talks to me, and that hurts me more
Okay.
than when my dad is yelling at me.
Then that approach is good.
It's really
so
bad.
your dad will
It's
have to
really
watch
bad.
this. So I'm going to ask each and every one of you to tell me what would be the best approach that you guys want your parents to apply in order to talk to you. That might also help other kids, and that might also help other parents who are also watching right now, because that is what we are talking about. Some kids might like that and they will just and say, you know what, okay, I'm scared, I have to just listen to her. So but for you personally, you don't like it because you don't take anything. It's like garbage in, garbage out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you feel it more when you are being talked to one-on-one, and that is where one-on-one relationship starts, right? Very good. Thank you very much. Shina, do you have anything to say?
I agree with I'm one, because I feel like when our parents sit us down and talk to us, you actually feel bad and realize that what you do is wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wrong. Okay, that's good. Which means do you also agree with that?
Yes, I agree with Emma so much because when you sit us down, I feel more better that you're sitting with me and having a discussion with me over it than just yelling at me and then I just go back. It doesn't really do anything.
Oh my God.
It really doesn't.
So we just yell at our lungs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Really for nothing.
The issue
It's like you guys now see us like a monster, right?
not even that. We just feel like personally, like me personally.
Yes.
If you're yelling at me,
Yeah.
I just look at you because I know in a way you're just wasting your time yelling at me.
Okay.
Because there's no point in you yelling and like stressing yourself out. Like nobody's getting any younger. Like relax.
Oh my
you know,
God.
take care of yourself. Take care of your voice. If you're yelling, that's good. It's not doing anything for me. I promise you. If you sit me down and have a full-on conversation and say this is wrong, this is how you have to go about it, blah, 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 that's way better. Because if you yell at me, I'll just look at you and then I'll go back to my room and then that's it. That's the end of it. And then I'll get mad that you're yelling at me. And I'm the type of person that if you yell at me, I don't like just standing there. Like if you raise your voice, I'm gonna raise my voice too because I want you to, hear me. And I know that's bad, but that's just how I am. And I'm gonna try and be better. But if you yell at me, my voice is gonna increase, and I'm gonna try not like argue with you, but try to make sure that you hear my side of the point.
Okay.
So it's best just sit me down.
Okay.
And let's just talk. Because if you yell, I'm gonna yell, and then nothing gets solved. It's just a whole bigger problem.
Yes.
And all that.
So that's good. I've learned. I'm just what about you, Shina? Do you have anything to also add on this? Be free. Just So yelling is not something that works for you.
No, I don't think so, because sitting us down, we both get to share our points and tell our point of views. and then that will maybe make you understand better, and that will also make us want to change more. Like, you know.
Okay.
I can even speak for like almost all my teenage friends. Our parents, because almost my friends, well, Africans, all from Nigeria.
Yes.
And like literally every Nigerian kid pretty much has the same childhood. We all have the same childhood. It's the same thing. Like I was telling my story. Like I remember like was in grade 9.
Oh my God.
Grade 9 when I met like all my
So
friends.
are you guys saying that? Okay, Nigerian parents.
You did the same. You did the same.
Okay, Nigerian parents. If you're watching, okay. So if you're watching, you can hear from Michelle. She just said we yell a lot. They said our expectation. I think our expectations is too high, right? What do you?
Some parents, they're like the expectations are like really high.
Set the bar.
Yeah, it's just so high, and like literally like I was in grade 9. I met like all my friends. Then we were all talking. We were like sharing experience. Like I was saying, I don't know, I can't remember. I saw my mom by the story a couple of days ago. I think it was about the bus. Okay, I think every kid that in elementary school when we had the bus, I think when we got to like grade 7 or so, we didn't want to take the bus anymore. So I remember I didn't want to take the bus anymore in grade 7. And my dad was like, "You don't want to take the bus anymore? Why don't you want to take the bus? Have you trained again? Have you trained again?" I don't like because I don't want to take the bus. I want to walk. That means I trained again. And I remember I was telling this story, and I swear, like I kid you not, like 5 of my friends like, "Me too, that happened to me too," and we were just laughing. And like we all had the same childhood, and I don't get it. I don't know why African parents think that because your kid does this once, they don't want to do this, they train again. Yeah, nobody did that. No, we don't. We didn't train again. We just don't want to take the bus anymore. Want to walk to school?
I love this. I'm loving this. Trust me, guys. I'm loving this. Trust me, I'm laughing so hard because I am so guilty of this. I try my best not to be, but I don't know. I think this is a generational issue. And when we were raised too.
Exactly, that's what I will step in here now. It's most parents,
Yes.
African parents,
Yes.
is Nigerian. It's how we were raised.
Oh God.
It's how we were raised. We were raised differently from you guys.
Yes.
Right? We were raised by, parents don't ask questions.
They blink. They use body
My
language.
mom
Yeah.
communicates with me with
Her eyes and leg.
and legs. She would just say,
Body language. So you
I
know.
know what it means. If she said, if she blinks, I know what she means.
But this
Kids, like my boy, my third son, if you like blink from here to where, what he would not tell him what are you blinking for?
Yeah.
He's going to say that because they don't
They don't
understand.
understand.
So our is the way we were raised.
Yes, yeah.
So we also want to, raise our kids
We're
like
trying to
that.
bring-
But however, it's no longer working.
No.
because of the space that we
The space that we- yeah.
So however, I will advise her.
Do you think it's because of space or times have changed? Because I won't think it's just I won't agree that it's just the space.
Times are changing.
There has been there's a shift. You know,
Times are
technology is
changing.
also influencing those
Times
values.
are changing because you know what? The Bible
Trust me.
says if you spare the rod,
He's spoiling
you spoil the child.
Yeah.
So
Time out. And we take those things.
Yes, there are a lot of ways you treat your child
Yeah.
that he will prefer to be spanked.
Yeah.
You can tell the child to sit there for
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. And you take those things that they love.
what they love most.
Yeah, take it
And
from
like
them.
Mission has said, discuss with them.
Yeah.
When you call them to, sit down, let's have a discussion. I want to talk to you. Maybe in the middle of the night, he or she will be surprised.
Yeah.
Or very early in the morning, he or she will know that, oh my God, this is serious.
That's
that my
true.
mom is calling me at this time of the night. Call your child and come sit and you have a discussion. Because at the end of the day, he or she is going to thank you later.
That's
because
true.
a lot of things that sometimes I tell my kids, I
Yeah.
say, you know what, I thank my parents.
Yes.
My dad, you
Thank
dare
you.
not go out of the gate. You dare not go out.
Wow.
Right, yeah, but we do go out, but when he's not home,
Yeah.
he wants to be home. If he's home, then you can go.
Yeah.
But no way he's not home because
Yeah.
he doesn't really know what's happening
Yeah.
out
He's
there, right?
protecting his
Yeah.
own.
So But now I say, oh my God, I thank my father for actually using that, I would call it iron hand to really handle us then. Because we all came out well. Unlike all those kids that were loose and everything. So it's two ways. So when you obey your parents, of course you know your end point. You know how you're going to end. But if you are the disobedient type and at time 15 or whatever, you're already thinking of moving out, of course your friends are moving out, and know what not. I mean, it's you will also be able to predict where such a child is going to end. So that's how it is.
This is really good. I really love how you've just added solid points to this issue. And so Shine, do you also have anything to add in terms of what you guys feel and feel about how we treat you, or how parents treat their children these days?
Well, I think all the points that we made were valid. Like we grew up like in a different kind of like way. We grew up different ways than our parents. So I feel like this video could help people understand more, like how to
relate to their kids. Like it's gonna help both parents and their kids too, right? To understand what triggers their parents too, and parents will also understand what triggers their kids. So Michelle, do you have anything to add as well?
I just want to add that parents should, listen to what their kids want to do in life. The parents shouldn't try to enforce, you have to be a doctor, or you have to be a lawyer, or you have to be an engineer.
So,
but you have to see, we need to realize what our kids' strengths are. Once your kids are growing up, you're gonna see that they like certain stuff more. One of my brother, right? He likes computers. So I'm not gonna let my parents now tell him that, oh, he has to be a doctor. When we can see right now that he likes computers. So I'm older than him, so I kind of have a say. I'm gonna help my parents, help him. So I'm not gonna make them force him to be something that he doesn't want to be. So I feel like parents need to, see what your kid's strengths are. If your kid is not good in math or science, don't expect them to suddenly want to be a doctor.
No.
I don't know how that's gonna be possible. So see what their strengths are, and push them towards that way and help them, develop in that area, so that way, they can become something good for themselves. So.
Yeah, I like that. But sometimes too, there are some kids too. They also set unrealistic goals for themselves. I won't lie to you, because some kids, even though some parents are guilty of this, some kids also, they don't know what is right from, I won't say they don't really know, they do know, but they just, there are certain things they see these days which is not really very, very unrealistic. They don't know the struggles that these people have overcome before they became who, or before they get to wherever it is that they are right now. So once they see all those stars, they'll say, oh, I want to be a musician. Oh, I want to be Kobe Bryant. Oh, I want to be LeBron James. You think it's really easy? How many statistics of those that are playing basketball that will now amount to or become LeBron James? That is where parents now step in. They want you to, have something like a backup. Whatever it is that parents are fighting for, I don't think they are fighting you. They are fighting for you to be, for your good, for you to be, However, some parents, they also overdo it, you understand me? But sometimes, because they are looking at the future, they are looking at they want to set realistic goals. Because we have tons and thousands of young girls that want to be like Nicki Minaj. They are singing, and a lot of them, but how many of them? Do you understand me? We have some YouTubers that are really famous, that are making millions, that are making, if everybody go into YouTube and start doing, how many of them are, So these are some of the things that we have to be able to separate reality from illusion. So what advice do you have for parents out there on how they can, raise their kids without getting them annoyed or being annoying? What do you have to say?
Okay. Thank you so much. Before I answer that, I want to mention what Michelle was saying about when it's like some parents want to actually live their lives off of their children.
Yeah.
Like for example, she gave an example of a child who has a flair for computers, and the parents will say, no, you have to become a doctor. Or perhaps maybe in their lives, as they wanted to become doctors and
they could not achieve.
So they want to do it through their kids. I would advise them. Now, when a child is growing up, you know, you should be able to identify what he or she is good at. So you just step up and help that child to develop in that area. And once he will be made in that area, because that's where that's what he has flair for. And whatever it is, he will do it effortlessly. So we as parents, we should not, push our parents. Just like I did a talk
push our children.
Push our parents. In my church, I did a talk on pushing parents. We should not push our children. So we should not live our lives off of them. You know? So whatever a child is good at,
we should support
the child. Whatever it is, because whatever you do and you do it well, you will excel in it. No matter what, there's no career that is useless. It was created for somebody to do it. So when you do it well, you will excel. So now, as for your last question, I will advise parents, you know, that when you have a child, when you have kids, you just really cannot raise your kids alone. Now, first, we need to listen to our kids. We need to have constructive discussion. You know, don't you really press on your child. You need to hear them out. They'll have views. They are persons. They have emotions, right? Because for the fact that you are their parents doesn't mean that you should be thinking for them and all whatnot. So you should give them, opportunity to voice
their opinion,
and
they should be heard.
They should also be heard. That's for that. Then also, we can't raise kids without God Almighty. So
true.
You cannot have a home, a beautiful home without God. You cannot push God aside.
No.
You can't say you want to do it on your own. You can't say you cannot really raise your kids without God. So we need to invite God into your home. Ask the Lord to help you to raise these kids. Because in this time, you know, some parents want to say, oh, we are so busy and whatnot. They want to forget the basis where we're coming from. Where are we coming from? We need to go back and put God first in our homes and let God teach you. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. If you go to the Word of God, the Lord will teach you, tell you how to raise your kids. They are kids, but they are godly kids. And when you raise your kids in a godly way, your kids will be different. They will be exempted. They will be different in the land. So please, I will advise myself, everyone, to please bring God back into our homes. Because it's as if we are pushing God aside. Sometimes some parents even just buy tablets and throw it over to their babies, and it's social media that's even raising kids now.
Even they let their TV, television
to raise your kids. No, we should invite God into our homes. Some parents go to church, they leave their kids behind. No. As they begin to hear the word, before you know the word will begin to
modify them.
So that's it. We should invite God into our homes and let God, raise our kids for us. God will help us. Give you the ideas, how to talk to them, how to raise them. So that's it. That's my advice.
Thank you so much. Yes, you've heard from Sister Zay. She has said it all. She gave us a very wonderful advice. If you're a parent and if you're kids, you've just heard from her. She gave us a godly advice. She has said it all. Even the kids, the youth here, they told us from their own point of view what annoyed them. So if you're a parent, you're watching this video, and there are certain things that these kids said that resonate with you, please, I want you to adjust yourself and do better. Okay, try this method that they've just given to you. They gave us some tips on how to, talk to them, or, I'm not saying we should negotiate, no, but, we have to try different approach. They've given us tips. They say when we hear, it doesn't really change anything, but when we talk to them, they will listen and think and meditate on it. Okay, so if you're watching this video, please do try to change your ways or your approach that you're using for your children. And children, if you're also watching this video, hear from the parent standpoint of view, point of view, what they've just said, and you also have to change too, because respect, as they say, is reciprocal. So you have to also do your own part, and the parents, they will also do their own part. Okay, thank you very much. I want to thank my guests for coming. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I would like to have you guys back on my show. Yeah, hopefully, right?
Okay.
So we'll talk on some other issues. Shine, thank you. Michelle, thank you. And Divine, thank you for coming to Prestigious Talk Show. Yeah, and Miss Sunday, thank you very much for coming, and I'd like to have you guys back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone for watching, and remember, you are not alone. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook. Bye bye. I remain your regular host, Faith Adolo.